Hello and welcome to H. Greg Lux. Here I have a 2017 Porsche Panamera 4S. This car came with a clean Carfax report and it has one previous owner. What I'm going to do in this video for you is I'm going to show you around the car. We're going to take a look at it to see if there's any kind of damage, including scratches, dents, chips, or anything else. Here at H. Greg Lux, we want to be as transparent as possible and give you total peace of mind. So if there's anything you need to know about this car, we will let you know. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go pan by panel, checking out the vehicle. And we're going to go ahead and start right here with the front bumper. Let's take a look. And here in the front bumper, I noticed two minor chips right here on the front, as you can see right there. That's right below the emblem. Let's now move on to the hood. And again, we just want to know if there's any sort of damage in general, including scratches, dents, chips, or anything else. The hood seems to be in excellent condition. Now we can move on to the driver's side of the vehicle, starting right here with this fender. I'm not seeing any kind of damage. Perfect. What about the wheel? And this wheel is in perfect condition. There's no type of curve rash or any other kind of damage. Now let's move on to the doors, starting with this one. Looks perfect. What about the second one? And this one is in perfect condition as well. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this panel. This is on the rear of the vehicle. And again, I'm not seeing any sort of damage at all. Now to the wheel. And this one, just like the first one, has no sign of curve rash or any other kind of damage. It's in perfect condition as well. Now we can move on to the back. And again, we just want to take a close look at everything. We want to know if there's any sort of damage. Excellent. Let's keep going. Perfect. I'm not seeing any kind of damage here in the back. Now to the passenger side, starting with this fender. Looking good. What about the wheel? And this wheel is in perfect condition. There's no sign of damage once again. Now to the doors, starting with this one. Looks perfect. I'm not seeing any kind of damage at all. What about the second one? Perfect as well. Again, I'm not seeing any sort of damage. Now what about the last panel? And the exterior of this vehicle is in excellent condition overall. I'm not seeing any kind of damage in this panel. What about the last wheel? And just like the last three, this one is in perfect condition as well. Again, I'm not seeing any sort of curve rash. Perfect. We can now move on to the interior of the vehicle, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the seat. We want to know if there's any type of wear and tear in the leather, any type of scratches, any type of damage. Everything's looking good. The only thing I notice is just some wear and tear right here on the side, but overall the seat's in excellent condition. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the door panel. We want to know if there's any sort of damage to the leather, to the fabric. But once again, I'm not seeing any sort of wear and tear or any kind of damage. The door panel is in excellent condition as well. Let's now take a look at the other side of the vehicle, the passenger side. And we're going to start right here once again with the seat. Checking the leather, seeing if there's any kind of damage to it. Everything's looking good. Perfect. Now, what about the door panel? Once again, just like the other side, we want to know if there's any sort of damage in general. Not seeing anything. I'm not seeing any kind of wear and tear or any kind of damage. This door panel is in excellent condition. We can now move on to the back. We want to check out the back seats, starting with this one on the passenger side. Again, we just want to check to see if there's any kind of wear and tear. Looking good. What about the middle section? Leather's looking good. What about these panels? Looking good as well. Perfect. Now to the last seat, right here on the left side of the vehicle. And again, I'm not seeing any type of wear and tear. The back seats are in excellent condition. Now with the car on, I want to show you a few things. The first of which is the mileage of this vehicle. As you can see on the left side of the dashboard, this car has 15,447 miles. The other thing I want to show you is that this car comes with a GPS system, as you can see right there on the screen. And very important as well, it comes with a backup camera. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the steering wheel. We want to know if there's any sort of damage in general to the leather, any scratches, any tears. Everything's looking good. Perfect. What about the buttons? We want to know if there's any scratches on them or any other kind of damage. This side looks perfect. And this side looks perfect as well. Now we can go ahead and take a look at the mid console. We want to know if there's any scratches to the main screen. Looks perfect. What about the buttons, the knobs, every other panel? And again, I'm not seeing any sort of damage at all or any type of wear and tear in general. The mid console and the steering wheel are in excellent condition. Let's now take a look at the trunk of the car. And once again, we just want to know if there's any type of wear and tear along the sides, along the back of the seats, or in the floor of the trunk. And as you can see, there's no kind of wear and tear. There's also no kind of damage. The trunk is in excellent condition and very well kept. Before we finish off this video, let's take a look at the engine. We just want to take a quick look. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact one of our representatives here at H. Greg Lux.